And 3, 2, 1.
Hey.
Zoom in as tight as possible, please.
Hi. Hey, what's up?
Hey, all you goddamn guys. Welcome back to...
Dude, I'm burning you down.
With me, your host...
Tom James.
Okay, good.
Okay, good. Go to rebroadcast.
Techie talk, techie talk, techie talk, check. It's the stupid little check in which we check in and go.
Wait, what did that thing say? Oh, it's a tech check.
Ooh, cool.
Well, guys, if there's one thing I know about these tech checks that we do...
They make me sick.
Tonight, an ongoing federal investigation into an alleged scheme to hike rent prices nationwide. 11 Alive Tonight has confirmed today that the FBI conducted a search at the Atlanta offices of the Atlanta-based apartment company Cortland late last month.
And 11 Alive has confirmed that...
They make me sick.
We've also confirmed that we're going to go like this. And it'll also like this. Okay.
Federal investigators with the Department of Justice are currently looking into an alleged price-fixing scheme to drive up rent.
Oh, God damn it.
Documents outline the scheme that relies on a software algorithm to create, quote, a new frontier that poses an even greater anti-competitive threat.
They make me sick.
11 Alive confirmed FBI Atlanta agents went to Cortland's Atlanta office last month, conducting what they call court-authorized activities.
Okay, so this is Tech Check Part 1. Play a graphic for that, please.
This right here is the graphic.
Okay, before we get into this, I do want to start using the term court-authorized activities.
Conducting what they call court-authorized activities.
You know, you're waiting to get some takeout food or whatever. It's like, it's taking forever. Let's start doing some court-authorized activities in here if I don't get my food soon. You know, whatever. Okay, this is a crazy story. And at its heart, this is a story of...
Dude, I'm burning you down.
This is a story of, dude, I'm burning you down. It's a story of one group of people who are like, hey, how can we fuck over a bunch of normal people? How can we do that? How can we do that to them? The way they came up with to do...
Dude, I'm burning you down.
...to people is something called price fixing.
Price fixing.
Never heard of it.
When two or more businesses collude to decide what prices they're going to charge.
Okay.
This is known as price fixing. It puts less pressure on them to keep their prices down, which cheats their customers who end up paying over the odds. Businesses that agree to fix their prices deprive customers from getting a fair deal.
Okay, so yeah, let's say you live in Atlanta, right? And you're looking for an apartment. And, you know, it probably wouldn't be good for you, the person trying to rent an apartment, if all those apartment building owners were like, hey,
I got an idea.
This is what one of the landlords says. He goes,
hey, got an idea, man.
Let's all raise our prices. Let's all raise our prices. You know, that way the guy who's looking for an apartment, he really has no option. He's got to pay higher. So that's an old school classic, what I call hustle and grind money-making strategies move. Yeah, pretty much all companies do this, by the way. But this is a classic move, and, you know, the problem is that you got to meet with these other guys, you know? What if there were like an app? What if there were an AI that could just do this? Yeah, that's basically what's going on here. Okay, what is this goddamn to hell document right here? Oh, whoa, this is a lawsuit. Oh, shoot. Oh.
Weird.
So this is the state of Arizona versus RealPage Inc. and then a bunch of landlords. Oh, no. The lawsuit states that these landlords...
They make me sick.
Okay. This is kind of amazing what this lawsuit says. Let's read some of this. What does this goddamn stupid thing say? Across Arizona, including in the Phoenix and Tucson metropolitan areas, competitors have joined forces and agreed to, quote, outsource daily pricing and ongoing revenue oversight to a single company called RealPage. The participants in the scheme, landlords who own, operate, and manage multifamily apartments, acknowledge that they are all, quote, technically competitors, unquote, but RealPage helps them, quote, work together. Okay. Work together to make us all more successful in our pricing. Yeah, that's called collusion and price fixing, to rip people's asses off. That's called doing this to people.
We're all joining forces together to do this to people. Financially.
RealPage promises that by joining up to their little app or whatever the hell crap it is, participants can, quote, continually outpace the market in good times or bad. Oh, great. Okay, this is the next paragraph from the lawsuit. quote, outpace, unquote, is code for charging higher prices than what would be charged in a market unattained by collusion. This is price fixing, and it is illegal. And
They make me sick.
it says in the lawsuit also. The lawsuit also states that...
It's weird.
Okay, so yeah, this lawsuit isn't that hard to read, and it does seem like an open and shut case of price fixing, collusion, all this crap. This is one of my favorite parts right here. Each dot on the map below represents a multi-family apartment where RealPage is collecting and sharing this kind of crap. Okay, so this is the kind of collusion, price fixing crap that they're doing. Look at that. You see that? all those apartment buildings are using this, algorithm app website thing to set their prices. It's illegal, man.
It's illegal, man.
Come on. Oh no, that's technology. That's a new thing. That's different. That's much different than just getting together with all the other guys and saying, let's raise the prices. How is that different? Because it's an app, I said. Were you not listening? I like this part in the lawsuit too. One reason renters in Phoenix and Tucson are paying more is because RealPage, that's the app, has facilitated a price-fixing conspiracy among a large share of multifamily apartment landlords.
Khan said it shows a larger effort by the federal government to crack down on the use of artificial intelligence to inflate rents.
In the same way that price fixing is illegal if you're kind of going in a back room and shaking hands, price fixing is still illegal if you're doing it through an algorithm.
No, it's
the
fine.
problem here is this. Only
She's
a small
lying.
handful.
Okay, so this is what we have, in major American cities. Conspiracy housing. I can't believe they thought they were going to get away with this. Listen to this. RealPage created a disincentive structure that chills, the landlord's employees from departing too often from RealPage's rates. If an employee seeks to adjust RealPage's prices, his or her disputes are, quote, escalated to the regional manager at his or her company. RealPage tracks the identity of the client staff who requests a deviation. Whoa. Who's this son of a bitch trying to not be part of our price-fixing conspiracy? And so, departing from RealPage's set rates can get an employee fired. Whoa.
Dude, I'm burning you down.
They say to him. RealPage calls this taking, quote, the emotion out of pricing. Yeah, so this is just ripping off people who rent apartments. That's all this is, but they've Moneyball-ized it. Moneyball, starring Brad Pitt. Check it out on Max. I don't know if it's on Max. I think it's not, actually. I kept finding more and more stories about this company, like this one. What does this goddamn thing say? What does this goddamn thing right here say? Memo to the media, stop quoting RealPage. This is from Revolving Door Project. And basically what this article says is like, hey, this company's like fixing rent prices, to charge people more for rent, push a bunch of people out. You maybe don't want to quote them on CNBC and Marketplace and Business Insider and Dallas Morning News, all this other crap. You maybe don't want to quote them on that the housing market is fine. Don't worry about it. Okay, so that's illegal.
No more.
What else is going on for the tech check?
What else is going on for the
Tech check.
What the hell else is going on for the tech check?
I said, what the hell? Okay, what's this say?
Oh, this is like a Twitter X story.
Hi!
X is about to start hiding all likes. Oh, okay. The rollout of the long-anticipated change will show up on timelines as soon as today, whatever. Okay, this is kind of a big story. That Twitter X is making it so that by default, people can't see what you're liking on Twitter.
I'd
be liking some real stupid ass shit, and I don't want anybody to know because it's embarrassing. Hey, Twitter X, can you help me? I like some real stupid bullshit. A few weeks ago, X's director of engineering, some guy whose name is
James,
said the upcoming change is meant to protect users' public image, limited because many people feel discouraged to like edgy content. The likes tab on users' profile will be gone. Users will still be able to see who liked their crap, but they will not be able to see the people who liked someone else's posts. This is definitely good for me as an X user. I call it X too.
I call it X in casual conversation. God damn you.
It's really good for me because I'd be liking some real stupid ass shit. Let's check out this ad here.
It's Ray-Bans.
Oh, it's those Ray-Bans with the cameras in them. In other people saying stupid ass news, I want to get these smart glasses for video calling from Ray-Ban. You know, just getting people's faces. Just really getting people's faces with these Ray-Ban glasses cameras. You know, what's that little stupid ass you were just saying? Hey, are those glasses recording? No. What were you saying? You were going like this. And with my glasses.
Dude, I'm burning you down.
But anyway, I don't think I have too much of a problem with anonymizing likes on X, Twitter. What is the stupid thing called? What is the thing called now? I think it's called
I love you.
You know, it's fine, but it's still funny coming from this guy.
Iluma.
It is funny coming from a guy who likes the absolute just worst. Likes and comments on and shares like the lowest garbage. The absolute worst trash on the internet. He's like, oh, I gotta like this. I gotta share this too. To my weird fans. It is funny coming from him. Like, you know, the things that I like, no one should know. For most people, whatever. But for you, definitely, yes. Probably better. People don't know. It is probably better that people don't know you're doing this. Okay, wait, hold on a second. Let me look at this.
Hold on, let me look at this webpage real quick. This is how I look at it. This is how I look at web pages. Hold on, let me look.
This is actually kind of interesting. I have noticed this doing this channel. What does this say? Hey, journalists, not every
Iluma.
brain warrants an entire news cycle. Not everything this guy says warrants an entire news cycle. I kind of have noticed this. This is kind of weird. You know, if you just put the guy's name in, there's always like a bunch of news stories. Maybe we should start making it illegal for these news companies to write about this guy all the time. So what is this? What happened here? Apple decided to partner with OpenAI.
Okay.
And then this guy
Iluma.
put on Twitter, oh man, 1.5 million views. If Apple integrates OpenAI, then Apple devices will be banned at my companies. This is an unacceptable security violation. Visitors will have to check their Apple devices at the door, where they will be put in a cage.
Oh, wow.
So this is from a Techdirt article. They say, this is of course a bunch of meaningless gibberish, not actually based in anything technical. The funny thing about this is this screenshot. So this guy just kind of said some gibberish on Twitter, and then look at the news. Every news thing covers it. Yeah, when they do this, they are kind of implying like, oh my god, this guy's very important. This guy's ideas are very important. No, not really.
This guy's ideas very important. Gotta keep tabs on what he says, because he's a genius.
Not really. This guy's just going like this. So yeah, I think it's true. To these websites, you don't need to cover every... You don't need to always cover this guy.
Twitching and twisting. Final tech check item.
Okay, one more tech check item before we get the hell out of here.
By the way,
These tech checks,
They make me sick.
I don't know if you guys remember this, but there was this crazy, creepy, really more creepy than anything story where this weird little submarine went down to try to look. What was it trying to do?
What was it trying to do down there?
What was it trying to do? Vandalize the Titanic? The sunken Titanic. It was trying to go down there and what? Try to steal those people's wallets or something? The people who died in the sunken Titanic, I think this little submarine was trying to steal their jewelry and their belongings. That's what I remember.
But the thing imploded. It was a very creepy, scary story.
And that stupid little submarine has kept okay, sorry, that's a little insensitive maybe. And this goddamn
Disgusting.
submarine has kept coming back up in the news. And the day I'm recording this, a really long Wired article came out about it. And I did not know this. I did not know this part of the story. Okay, so they were testing a version of this little submarine at the University of Washington, I think it is. And engineers carefully lowered this thing into the testing tank. And they started pressure testing this submarine. And I'm just going to read this. Soon the pressure gauge on the University of Washington's test tank read 1,000 psi. And it kept ticking up all the way to 6,500 psi. Then there was a sudden roar and the tank shuddered violently. I felt it in my body, an OceanGate employee wrote in an email later that night. The building rocked. And my ears rang for a long time. It scared the out of everyone. The model had imploded thousands of meters short of the safety margin OceanGate had designed for. Yeah, this is one of the many new things that we've learned about this terrible tragedy with the little submarine, is that they tested this thing They tested an earlier model of this thing that like imploded at the University of Washington. This thing was down there
Twitching and twisting.
Okay, nope. Yeah, so that's kind of crazy. You know, this thing imploded at a college, and they were like, that's probably fine. Let's get that thing down there to... What were they doing again? Stealing from the Titanic? Well, guys, there we go. That's the tech check. That's the tech check. We do it
For one day.
It goes like this. And...
It's weird.
But at least it's Friday. Well, what's that? Ugh, okay. But I will talk to you soon. See you then. Bye-bye.
I might just walk out here and think I'm gonna take about a week off. Guys!
You're not getting the whole show, okay? Please, for Christ's sake, become a member on Patreon, okay? For as little as 2 bones. When you join on Patreon for as little as 2 stupid little bones, you get the Tuesday, Thursday shows every week. The Quaments program, where you can ask questions or tell stories or do whatever, and it's a whole show. Behind the scenes crap.
All for 2 putrid little bones, that's it. Just click this link, here it is, right there, see it? Yep, okay.
And if you really want to support the wretched show, people call it, because they're satanic, they're sick, you could become a producer for only 25 bones. These beautiful people here are, God! Without these producers, it's over, man. It's done.
Do you think we can do the show without the producers?
Okay? Because if you do think that, you got another thing coming, my man.
You got a totally different thing coming.
Without the producers, it is as good as over.
Hello?
Is anyone listening to me? Please answer. I'll wait. Please answer.
Our hearts and our toilets
Are forever endowed unto the producers from which all light comes. Praise God.
Praise God.
It really is amazing to have such beautiful producers, and if you want to do it, oh my God. I don't even know what to say. I love the producers so much that I wrote a little song about them. Here we go.
Hit it. Without the producers, we're going straight to hell. It will be their national team for all eternity. And then we'll go down to the lower level of hell where you can't get out. Not even for good behavior / deeds. Go down there. Deeds. I've been hell.